show you how to tow a truck in this game called Towing Simulator X Alpha. So this game is only for a computer, but yeah, let's get into it. So first what you want to do so so so, bef- so first what you want to do is click on spawn tow trucks, and right here you have like a variety of tow trucks like Ford Rollback, Ford Diam Repo, Ford Mill Repo, and then I'm gonna do a control test, which I'm gonna spawn. And then right here, this is my tow truck, and if you choose the control test, there's like plenty of options to set up your tow truck, and I like it this way, so I'm gonna confirm. And now before we start driving into the tow truck, first what I'm gonna do is spawn a job. And now I'm gonna tell you what type of jobs there are. So the light duty is small, are small civilian vehicles, which are possible with one or two vehicles involved. Then the second one are commercial vehicles, also known as medium duty. So what is this? No trailer. So what this is, so what medium duty means in commercial vehicles with no trailers, what it means is that there it's like it's like trucks, but with like no trailers. For example, garbage truck, dump truck, cabs, and that stuff. The next we have commercial vehicles that have trailers, like like a flatbed truck, a truck trailer, those stuff. And then and then commercial vehicle lost cargoes is that if like a shipping container like fell off a truck, we gotta it has to be picked back up. But yeah, I, I'm going and it look and then we have other jobs like medium duty weight that also has no trailers, and then there's others. But yeah, I'm going to do commercial vehicles, select, and now I'm gonna spawn the job. And now let's get into my tow truck. Sorry, but today I'm gonna show you how to tow some trucks. But yeah, now after you spawn a job, it'll like lead you to the path where your vehicle is. So it looks like my truck is a Penske truck. And now that I'm close to my vehicle, hold on, cause I'm crashing into a tree right here. All right. So now that we have our truck, now I'm gonna show you how to tow it. So first, I'm gonna do. All right. So now what I'm gonna. So before we start towing, if you don't want to hear this sound, you can press C on your keyboard. But I'm gonna turn it back on. But okay. Hold on. Alright. But now let's get started. So first, what you wanna do is open this with your mouse. And right here where it says fold, you can grab this and then it'll like bring it down. Alright, and now that our tilt is down, now what I'm gonna do is back up. Now what I'm gonna do is back up here. I'm gonna keep backing up until I get to the truck. Let me make sure I'm secured safely. Alright, so now that I backed up, now what I'm gonna do is click interact here, and you could just press this, but yeah. So press interact, and now press joystick controls and make sure to raise it. So what this will do is like this will raise up the boom, which is a part of a tow truck. And as you can see here, it'll bring the tow truck off the ground, and I think that's good. And now what I'm going to do is attach a winch here. Wait, hold on. What I'm gonna do is attach a winch here. And now what I'm gonna do is press tow system. And now that I have my tow system, I'm going to click on winches, detach. And then also there's chains if you want. So right here, in order to get the chains, make sure to go to the rigging tool, and then right here you can press interact, and then in order for it to anchor, what you want to do is press red link attach, and then green link attach, and then you can press weld links right here. Well, you can do that. Well, you can do that if you want, but that's what I recommend, to keep the truck on your tow truck, so you know it won't fall off. And then after you're done, you can go back to your tow truck. And now you might be asking, how do you earn money? So after you like get the truck on your tow truck, what you want to do is press navigate to tow call sell point, and now and then right here it'll lead you to the sell point. And now what I'm gonna do is drive. So if you didn't anchor it, I would recommend you drive slowly on the tow truck, but yeah. All right. So now that we're at the call sell point, and as you can see here, I earned $1,210, and and now next time, if you're like trying to like next time you do something like lost cargo, I would recommend someone to work with you that knows how to pick up a shipping container or whatever that is that fell off that tow truck. And now what I'm gonna do is about to do a team one with this guy named Denzel, and then now I'm going to eat. This is not my friend, but I would still recommend someone helping you when it if you do lost cargo. Alright, so now. Alright, so it looks like the person that's gonna help me, and it looks like the person's that's gonna help me is right here, so good job. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is spawn the job. Alright, so now. Hmm. Hmm. Alright, so now I am at the destination where I am. Alright. So so now if you want to let alright, so now it'll say, okay, let me spawn my truck. I will tell the semi truck. Alright, so now if you want to let other players know that this part of the road is blocked, what you want to do is use the block tool, and then right here you can use anything like I'm gonna use place cop car and place cone. So I'm gonna do is place a cop car right here, which well, you can pass through it, but without let other players know that that side of the road is blocked. And also, we're also on the wrong side of the road too, so yeah, it's blocked right now. So now I'm gonna do is place a cone. 1, 2. And also, it's saying that you can only spawn. All right. And also, it's saying that you can only spawn one cop car. Mm. I think. Wait, I think I reached the limit on how many stuff I. Wait. Okay, so. So right here, I'm gonna place this cone. Okay. All right, guys, I'm back. Make sure to attach. Alright, so it looks like it's doing pretty well. Now it looks like our load is attached. So it looks like, and it looks like they're gonna spawn a bigger rotator to pick up the semi. I think. All right. So I moved the cop cars and the so I moved the cop car and the caution cones over somewhere else. Over there instead of over here, cause it's the wrong side of the road too. Now for this type of job, it may take like a few minutes or hours, depending on what it is. It felt like it took a few minutes. Can you bring it? Hello. So now I'm gonna spawn my tow truck over there. Oh. Now I recommend, but before towing the truck, I would recommend checking the truck. So as you can see here, the driver's seat has like no seat, and then the passenger seat, it does have a seat where I can sit down, you know. But yeah. And for this type of truck, and for this type of truck, it doesn't have like a seat where I can like sit down, unless if I like press enter. But inside, I have a steering, but I don't have a steering wheel. But yeah. So it looks like we're getting the tow truck out of the grass. And if you tow it on the streets, it'll be much easier. So I think I'm gonna pull up a little bit. I'm gonna pull up a little bit so you know I can tow it once the process is done. Don't wanna really hit the tow truck. Alright, now that I am in front of it, alright. Alright, so now now that all that's done, now what we're gonna do is now we're gonna tow the truck. Alright, so now what I'm gonna do is bring the tilt down. Alright. Sorry, I can't join right now. So now what I'm going to do is place a chain right here. And now what I'm going to do is interact with it. And now what I'm going to do is do a red link attached to here. And then I'm going to do a green link attached to here. Then I'm going to weld the links. Alright, and now that I'm all done, it's time to go to the sell point. And also, like said, it may take like a few minutes or hours depending on which job you have. And now that my vehicle is sold, right? All right. And that's how you tow a truck in this game. I hope y'all like this video. Make sure to subscribe and like. Bye.